Good morning, everyone. Good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are going to be watching me from. I say, may God bless you all. It's me, your sister, your friend. I've come again with my little views and analysis. But before I start giving my views, I want to say thank you to you all for your support. And to say, if you have not been following me in Nomuhena Goze, do as you do so, may the God Almighty bless you all. As I said before, that I will be coming back again to talk about my real topic of today. Today's topic is the solution of Nigeria problem is in Nigeria people's hands. It's not in the government, and although the government have their role to play, but the solution is in individual hand. In the past, I've done a video like this about 2 years ago, that we that say we are buying to Europe, to the Western world, if we do what we do in Western world, we do it in Africa, we will get everything we want with dignity. Because if you are in another man's country, your right is 20%. But when you are in your country, you have 100% right over everything you do. So what made me to say Nigeria solution is in Nigeria people's hand is this? Every time you see people complaining, I know that people did not like the present rulers we are having in Nigeria. But the problem still lies in individual hand. For those of you that will come to my comment section later to ask me how the problem lies in individual hand is this. What is happening? What is happening? Okay. For those of you that will come to ask me later how the problem lies in individual hand is this. You see, there is one thing we the Africa people do, most especially Nigeria. In Nigeria, we are not using euro. We are not using euro, either Lately. We are not using euro, either dollar. I don't see any reason that when dollar is high, things will be cost in Nigeria. When euro is high, things will be cost in Nigeria. I don't get the connection, because in Nigeria, what we use in Nigeria, we don't import it. We produce 75% of things that we use in Nigeria, like the oil. Nigeria people don't import oil from overseas. Nigeria people don't import plantain, garri. They don't import most of the things we use in Nigeria. Onions and all those things are most of the things we produce in Nigeria. So how come that when dollar is high, things will be cost in Nigeria? You understand? When I'm talking to people, or when people is talking to me, when they are talking about money, they will say, cost of living in Nigeria now is alarming. I will ask them, because when I go to TikTok, all the conversation is things is cost in Nigeria. And when you are talking to people back in Nigeria, they complain the same thing. Things is cost in Nigeria. How come? Joyce, you are welcome again. How come dollar that is high, get to do with what we produce in Nigeria. You see, that is why I say our problem lies in our hand. When someone cuts plantain from the farm, that plantain is supposed to be 100 naira before. It will tell you 1,000 naira. Why? It will tell you dollar is high, euro is high. Are we using dollar in Nigeria? That is my question. Are we using euro in Nigeria? No, we are not using pounds in Nigeria. Why? The dollar that is high will affect you that cultivates in the farm. You see why I say our problem lies in our hand. It lies one part in president, governors, and because they don't give a law that ban all those things. When you are in a country that if individual give prize, just get up and give any ride-on prize. Although it happen in Western world, they give ride-on prize in Western world, but with a little different. But Nigeria is not like that. They just get up and give any ride-on prize. Everybody will stick to it. I remember when the president announced that they are going to be removing subsidy in Nigeria. Immediately, petroleum and everything just high without even commenting the subsidy. They all now hide their oil, their petrol, all the filling station. They now times 2 their products. Don't you see our problem lies in our hand? As I said in one of my videos, that Nigeria, we the youth and individual outside, we have to control what we do. We have to use our brain. If not, because if I'm coming from farm, the cassava I roast from my farm, then we say the petrol they use the grinding the cassava and this yes, that petrol you have been using it before when you were selling the price you were selling. Why now the excuse is dollar is high? Nigeria, if I will remember, Nigeria is not using dollar. Why must dollar that is high affect Nigeria economy when you are not in government setup? Maybe people that do export and import, if they are saying dollar affects them or euro affect them, I will understand. Not individual outside. People will tell you, you can't buy anything now based on the cost of living. You can't buy anything now. So where are we going? If you people are doing this because you don't like the present president, it's not today. It did not start today. We have been having this problem in Nigeria that any given opportunity we want to overuse it. We want to overuse it. So you will see most of the problem that we are having in Nigeria, we caused it ourselves. We caused it. You understand? Because there is no control. You will see all the governors that will come to Edo State. All of them want to campaign that they will build road. Yet, there is no important road in Edo State. But anyone that will come to govern that state, they want to campaign with, they want to build road. Don't you people see that it's not a market or a business for the governor to say we want to build road? They will be giving allocation to build road, yet the road will not be built. We have to work on ourselves, change our mindset, the way of our thinking. The Europe you are seeing, the Western world you are seeing, everything that you are seeing that is good is not only the governor effort, it's individual effort. Because when the governor, the president, they make a law, the individual respects the law. Respect it. When they tell you this where does be is, You have to go and throw your wasted things in that dustbin. You have to put it there where they said. But our people is not like that. You will see people just eat and throw it on the ground. You will see people just eat and just take a dustbin and pour it on the ground. Is that the governor fault or the president fault? That is an individual fault. I was talking with a brother yesterday in TikTok that what is good for we Nigeria, especially Edo State people, is that iko, not agbeu. No, iko. The time of environmental sanitation in Benin, we all know the way Benin looks like. We all know the way road in Benin looks like. Then, when governments do their own, the masses we are maintaining it every Saturday. Then, when you don't clean gutter, you don't clean your house, you don't clean your streets, you are not going anywhere. We know how Benin was, but I don't know why they take away environmental sanitation. That thing we are helping with the Benin. There is no way road will not spoil in Benin, because we live in a rainforest. We live in a land where rain fall every time. So if you live in a place that rain fall every time, the solution is a good drillage. Find a better drillage. Escape routes for all this water where they will be gathering. You see, before in Benin, we are not having this problem of road. Road is bad. Road is bad. Road is bad. Every government want to do road. Do you know why? All these moats we were having in Benin, the moat, we are collecting all the water, because anywhere, anytime the rain fall, then we all gather in that moat. That is why you were seeing a better street then, a better road then. There is no water gathering in the street or in the road. But because people, we are now filling the moat to build a house, to build a shopping mall, to build their business there. Where will the water go? Even the gutter we were having in Benin then, people were no longer throwing away dustbin in their house. In the night, we go and throw it in the gutter. Some people blow them light and we throw dustbin in the gutter. All those gutter, all those drillage started covering. Those drillage now, they cover. There is no escape route for that water. Even though the governor or the president, whosoever, made that road today, as far as rain continue falling in Benin, no road will be okay in Benin, because those water that is falling in Benin, they need a place that they can stay. If we are to be in Europe now, there is a way Europe, we gather that water, then we use it for something else. Then we use it for their farm. But in Benin or in Nigeria, we don't have such things. What the government should be thinking about, or the people in Benin, is not we want to build road. We want to build road. No. It's to be looking for how to find solution for where this water will be going when rain falls. The problem is when rain falls, where will the water go? The space that we have to stay is that road, because maybe people that have house in that area fence their house. So when they fence their house, where will the water stay? The road. When the water stays in the road, it will start eating the road. That is why you see some road in Benin, you will see them with a very big hole, because that water have hit it deep in them. So when I say our problem is an individual problem, this is what I mean. That we, the Nigeria, apart from the governor or president doing their part, we, the individual outside, we're supposed to be collaborating with them to repair Nigeria. So Nigeria problem did not lie alone in the president's hand. It lied in individual. And Nigeria should stop that way of doing something. That anytime dollar is cursed, everything will be cursed in Nigeria. Anytime euro is cursed, everything will be cursed in Nigeria. So the question is that what did dollar get to do with the garri you bring for your farm, with the leaf you bring for your farm, with the oil you extract from palm tree, with the cassava you bring for your farm? What does it have to do with dollar that is cost, with euro that is cost? Don't you people see that we are our problem? We are our problem. Till we work on ourselves, till we change our sense of reason, japa will not solve our problem. When I see our people now, when they are throwing dustbin, they select rubber in one side, paper in one side, disposal in one side. But when you put that kind of rule in Nigeria, they will not abide to it. You understand? The Europe people that you are seeing, they abide to the law that they give to them. When they say, okay, this thing supposed to be like this, the people will abide to it. But Nigeria, people don't abide to law. Everybody create their law. Not even to the state law they abide to. Individual make their own law. So how did you think that kind of thing will work? It will not work. So then we stop that thing we are doing, that we want to take advantage of everything that happens. We want to take advantage of anything that comes. Nigeria produce oil, they produce petrol, they produce everything. Nigeria have the highest rate of all these things in Nigeria. Don't you see outside that when they look at us, they will be laughing at us? How can we be the giant of Africa that produce all those things, yet we don't have it? The people that we are supplying have light 24 hours. We that supply people, we don't have. Because when they put someone in that office to work, he will be finding bribe. He will not do the work accordingly. So I believe the problem Nigeria is having is with the masses that need to solve that problem individually. Because when we don't change our sense of reason, change the way we do things, we stop taking advantage of everything that happened in Nigeria. Even though Jesus Christ himself come to rule Nigeria, we will still have problem. We will still have problem in Nigeria, coupled with the tribal sentiment. So one ethnic group is there, and the other ones will do everything to frustrate his efforts. When another ethnic group is there, the other ones will be doing something, everything possible to frustrate his effort, to just say it's a bad president, it's a bad governor. And that one will go, another one will come. The same thing will still be happening. Don't we see we are our problem? I know many people will not like this video I'm doing, but I just have to tell you people the truth. And I don't see any reason most of us that is here are not telling them the truth back home. And most of the things that we are doing here, when we do it back home, our place will be a better place for us to live. We will not have any need to be looking for greener pasture outside. It's because of the way we reason, the way we think. That is why we are outside every time, carrying our bag, looking for where to go. You will see people in Spain want to go to UK. You will see people in UK want to go to Dublin. You will see people in Italy, they want to go to UK. They want to go to London. People in Nigeria, they want to jump back to London. They are going to Germany. They are going to Asia country. Because why? They are looking for a better place. That when you get to that place you are jumping to, you will abide to their rule there. You will do what they say you should do there. So if we do all these things in Nigeria, our country will be a better place. So viewers, I believe this is just my take and what I think about what is happening to Nigeria people, the cost of living in Nigeria. We should all go and work on ourselves and change our mentality. That mentality of trying to take advantage of everything that comes out, everything that happens, we want to take advantage of it. When good things come out, we want to take advantage of it. When bad things come out, we also want to take advantage of it. So that way of our reasons is very bad. We have to change our sense of reason. So viewers, I don't want to go more further in this topic today. Most of us that come to Europe know the truth. And most people also that live in Nigeria, they know is the truth. The problem we have in Nigeria is our collective problem. It's a problem that we all have to come together, change that way of proceeding, that way of our sense of reason. So when we change our sense of reason, our way of proceeding, our way of handling things, in Nigeria we are not be looking at president before. We are not be looking at governor, what they do. Individual were okay on their own, and they were doing things on their own. Those people that I know in the past that was rich, they were hearing from them. No one depends on government to come and do something. They were all doing their things on their own. You understand? Igbenedion is from Nigeria. Did you hear that it's government that give Igbenedion money? Aburume was in Nigeria. All those rich men that time in Benin, in Nigeria. Do you hear that it's government that give them money? Like that late Osa Okunbo. Did you think that it's government that give him money? So those are people that work with their brain to get what they want. I believe people should be working with their brain to get what they want, not try to be crying foul because you don't like the person that is ruling, because the person that is ruling is not from your tribe. So you want to cry foul every time. You want to condemn everything he do. You understand? You want to make things difficult so that people will be saying in his regime things were very bad. I was telling you people in the time of Buhari, it's the same thing that is happening now. What is happening in Nigeria now is worse than Buhari regime. Is worse. So if you people did not use your brain now, you still continue this way. When this man that is ruling now, when he go, Jagaban, when he go, another one that will come, if it's not from the tribe you people love, worse thing will still happen. You understand? So Nigeria, this is our time to sit down and start working on ourselves. So viewers, this is where I'm going to end these views and analysis today. Stay blessed till I come back again with another views and analysis. I say may the God Almighty bless you all.